Hi, and welcome to Shelley's Everyday Adventures. I'm Shelley, and I am excited that you're here with me today. And are you over 50? If you are, you need to start doing these 8 self-care tips immediately. Number 1, travel. Take day trips. Take weekend trips. Take full vacations. Make plans. Number 2, spend time with yourself. Brew a cup of tea. Just stop and breathe and enjoy the world around you. I like to brew a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and sit on my porch and just enjoy the nature around me. You may not live in a place where there's a lot of nature, but there's something that you can enjoy, even if you have to go to a coffee shop and sit. I've been to a coffee shop near me and I see an older lady there reading her book as she drinks her coffee. So take time to spend with yourself. Take a hot, relaxing bath, candles, scents, the whole 9 yards. Spend time with yourself. Number 3, visit old friends or make new ones. Stay in touch. Stay in touch with your old friends. Call them, reach out to them on Facebook, but do this. Do this for yourself. Number 4, stay active. Take a walk with a friend. Number 5, plan ahead. This is a big one for me. Plan ahead. Give yourself something to look forward to. We all need things to look forward to. And I think this is, like I said, this is a big one. I'm going to spend a few minutes on it. It used to be that I would sit down every year and I would plan my year. I would start in January or maybe even before for the next year. I would plan. Where am I going on vacation this year? We love to camp, so I would plan camping trips. You always had to plan a camping trip if you wanted to camp. We love to camp at Halloween, but you always had to plan that ahead of time and months ahead of time because everybody wanted to camp at Halloween. They would have Halloween campsite decorations and contests, and it was really fun. But you had to plan ahead. So I started planning ahead. Well, I planned ahead for all of that. It wasn't just for my mental health, it was for money wise too, because I was on a budget and I would plan, okay, this is what I want to do. So I have to pay for this at this point. It was just a plan. And in turn, it gave me relief as far as finances go. I could make things work. Plus, it would give me something to look forward to. Plan a shopping trip. Plan a concert, plan to go to a concert, plan to go to a festival with friends, with your husband, with your children, grown children. Men, if you need to plan something, plan a hunting trip or a fishing trip or a ball game or a golf trip. I have a couple of friends that they got a camper because they have 2 dogs and they didn't have anybody to watch their dogs. So their thing is they like to golf together. So they will take the dogs and they go camping and they golf and they have the best time. Plan, plan, plan. Planning really gets things done, in my opinion. Number 6, rediscover yourself by going back to your lost hobbies or find a new hobby. I used to really enjoy um, plants. I loved flowers. I would get out every spring and plant flowers. And I went through a divorce. This was a long time ago. My husband now, we've been together 34 years. So this was much long ago. And I enjoyed that. And then I went through this deep depression after the divorce. And it seems when you go through depression, you lose interest in the things you once loved. It happens. Find those things you once loved, re-immerse yourself in them, or find something new that ignites your passion. Number 7 is read. I go through spells. I don't know about you. I'm not a consistent reader. I go through spells. Like I might read every book I can get my hands on for a couple of months, and then I might go a couple of months without reading. You may be like that. Number 8, practice gratitude. We've talked about that in previous videos. Number 9, do puzzles, word searches, Sudokus, crosswords. Keep your mind sharp. Number 10, learn something new. I try to learn something new every day. So I'm here on YouTube. I'm learning things about YouTube. I'm learning things about Amazon KDP and how to, promote and make things better. I'm always trying to learn something new. Number 11 is declutter and organize. I have this problem with that. I struggle with that. I have a tendency to, and my husband's worse than I am, to come in and just throw things down and say, I'll get to that later. I am constantly touching the same thing 15 times. I bring it in, that's one time. Throw it on the table, I pick it up, it's another time. So, it's constantly, so I have made a conscious effort to declutter and organize. I probably stated in a recent video that I got rid of 6 or 7 bags of things and took them to the Goodwill. This is helping me declutter. It creates a more comfortable living space for you, and it gives you peace of mind. Number 12, positive affirmations. I can't say this enough. Positive self-talk is a real thing, and you need to do it. Positive self-talk and affirmations help boost your self-esteem and your mental resilience. Do not talk down to yourself. Love yourself. If you're talking bad about yourself and to yourself, you need to ask yourself this question. Would I talk to someone I love this way? Would I talk to my child that way? And if the answer is no, then you damn well need to stop talking to yourself like that. Just stop. That's one of the things that gets me on fire. You are valuable. You are worth something. And you should never berate yourself or talk down to yourself. Ever. So that was a bonus. These were bonuses. I said there in the beginning, I said there were 8 things. I actually had 12 things that I wanted to talk about. Again, I can't say enough about travel. I can't say enough about spending time with yourself, getting to know yourself, understand who you are. I preached that to my daughter as she was growing up. I'm like, look, you have to know who you are. Okay, you can say, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that, but you know darn good and well you're not going to do it. You know yourself. So don't make a commitment to do something you know you're not going to do. Know who you are. Know your limitations. Know what you believe in. And you will figure that out when you spend time with yourself. Again, planning ahead, we talked about that. I'm just kind of going over some of the ones I think are extremely important. They're all important, but planning ahead, I can't say enough about that, enough about the giving yourself something to look forward to. You need to do it. You need to plan. You need to get out there and travel, whether it's just down the road to the local apple orchard for a couple of hours. That's considered travel. You're out of your home. Do it. If there's someplace you've always wanted to go, make a plan and make it happen. My husband and I went to Alaska. I've been wanting to do that for years. I talked about it and talked about it. I didn't make any plans to do it. Finally, last January, I said, making a plan to do it. I'm getting too old to keep putting this stuff off. I made the plan and we went. I had an amazing time. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I wouldn't trade that Alaska cruise for $1 million because the memories that I made with my husband and the friends that I went with was worth more than any amount of money. Make the plans. Take that trip. Stay active. Do not talk down to yourself. Please do not do that. I want to thank you guys for being here and listening to me. I hope that I inspire you to take on your life and live the way you want to live. We're running out of time. We're over 50 and we only got so much time left. We've always only had so much time. But when you're younger, you don't think of it that way. Now is the time. Now is the time. Do it. I want to thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day.